In Michigan, there is never a guarantee that snow will cover the ground all winter long, but at Mount Brighton, they have found a way around it.
Tonight, First Alert Meteorologist Colton Cichoracki shows us the art of snowmaking.
Snowmaking has been going on at Mount Brighton since the end of November, and this is where they're at so far in terms of snow depth, about knee high, and this is how they got there.
Our goal to get open, we typically need a 12 to 14 inch base.
A base that has been reached even without the help from any big snow. Mount Brighton relies on around 40 snowmaking machines to help fill in the gaps when snow stays away from the area.
So we take high pressure water and push it out through very small nozzles, so it makes very small water droplets. What happens then is we use that with compressed air to really shoot it up into the air, and it shoots up and it freezes just like regular snow does, and then falls down to the ground as very small snowflakes.
This process is highly dependent on the weather. Snyder tells me temperature, humidity, and wind all play a big role.
We need a lower temperature, typically 27 or lower, in order to have good snowmaking, and that needs to be a sustained temperature. We also really focus on a low humidity. The lower the humidity is, the more quality snow we can make at a higher temperature.
Wind speed and direction matter for which way the snow is thrown onto the slopes. This winter has already proven to be much better than last year with prolonged cold and no warm-ups. Snyder says this is a breath of fresh, cold air.
This year's been way better than the last couple of years have been. It has been, we've had more sustained and consistent weather. We did have, obviously, as you're aware, some warm-ups, but it didn't warm up as warm as some of the previous years did, and so we were able to keep a lot of the base here.
The snowmaking process will continue as long as the weather cooperates. Reporting in Brighton, Colton Cichoracki, News 10.
And Mount Brighton has the ability to cover all of its 130 acres of skiable terrain with its snowmaking machines.